Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, October 14th. Lisa, Lydia, Scott here with you. Of course, we're live every weekday morning, right around this time, but it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you. Plus, remember, we make it into a podcast. You can find that at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute.
All right, I did a thing this morning for the first time this season, and that was wear a coat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I turned on the heated seats. I didn't even
That's
back
fair.
out of my garage yet because I was like, I know it's going to be chilly. Heated seats.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's chilly.
There is a chill to the air that's a little different this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Fargo dropped down to 34. I think it's like 37 right now. It's
Okay.
37 at the moment. So, I mean, we're still in the 30s and the sun's coming up. The wind is light. So there's just that October bite to the
Yes.
air. If the kids haven't left yet, hats, mittens, not a bad idea for morning recess. By this afternoon, we'll warm into the 40s and 50s. Areas up north topping off in the 40s today, highs down to the south in the 50s. So really chilly all day. It's long sleeves all day long. Wind will pick up a little bit out of the northeast at 10 to 15, otherwise decreasing clouds. So cloud cover breaking up a little bit. Underneath those clouds, it's possible you could see a sprinkle here or there, but most of us will stay entirely dry. And if you do see a raindrop, I mean like a quick wipe of the windshield, and that's all it is. Not a big moisture maker. The cloud cover continues to break up. Clear sky, light wind overnight. Temperatures go even further south tomorrow. We are looking at a lot of 20s for your Tuesday morning. I know.
I'm cold just thinking about it.
Right now we're looking at 27 in Fargo and 26 in Grand Forks. Lower 20s are certainly possible near the international border.
Wow.
If you park outside tonight, have your ice scraper ready by tomorrow morning. 20s is certainly cold enough to make some frost. That'll do it. So all of those kind of wintry things that you need to remember by tomorrow morning. I would certainly send the kids out the door with hats and gloves tomorrow morning, a thicker coat, heated seats, hot cup of coffee. Good for the soul tomorrow.
So the fight starts now for getting those coats on the kids.
Yes.
You're saying that, but like they are like, what? I don't have to wear a coat? I have it.
And then so if they refuse today, hopefully that's the lesson learned. And then
good point.
for tomorrow, I'm a pro negotiator with the toddler. This is what I do all day long with the toddler. So hopefully they learn the lesson because tomorrow morning will be even colder. So really bundle them up by tomorrow morning. Let's see, 50s and sunshine tomorrow afternoon, 60s on Wednesday, 70s on Thursday. That does come with some wind. So Thursday looks windy, but temperatures respond to that. We'll be into the 70s, even close to 80 in some spots. We're mainly looking at 60s then into the weekend. Chance at a few showers on Friday. Meh. It's not great. There's no great organization to it, but the chance is there. So Saturday weekend looks dry with temps in the 60s. Very October-like.
Okay.
All right. That's all. Thanks, guys.
Great. Okay, well, 19th Avenue North in Fargo is back open after a car crash closed off part of the street, at least for a while this morning. It happened in the eastbound lane just before you reach I-29. One car did have front end damage. It looked like the bumper even fell off. It had rear-ended a truck, the truck was able to leave the scene. We have reached out to police to find out exactly what happened and if anyone was hurt.
A Moorhead woman facing a murder charge for killing her boyfriend allegedly is due in court today. 48-year-old Connie Jo Frank allegedly stabbed 47-year-old Willard DeGroat with a kitchen knife. Frank remains in the Clay County Jail this morning. We'll let you know if anything takes place in the courtroom.
And another story in the courtroom we're tracking closely for you. Today there will be a pretrial conference in the case of a West Fargo man accused of murdering his wife. The trial is set to start tomorrow. Spencer Moen is charged with the August 2023 murder of his wife, Sonia Moen. He called police to say his wife had slept in the bathtub overnight and was unresponsive. She was pronounced dead by first responders when they arrived. Now, just last week, a judge ruled that their children can testify in the case over Zoom.
We're tracking the investigation into a body that was found in the Red River over the weekend. Moorhead Police were called and they found a dead man near the downtown dam area. Right now they tell us it's still a very active investigation, so not many details have been given out. We're hoping to learn more today. We're also still working to learn the identification of the body and if any foul play is suspected, I should say.
One person is hurt after a house fire in Ottertail County. That call came in around 9:15 Sunday night, just north of Battle Lake. The sheriff's office says a wood stove on the porch caught on fire. The homeowner was already evacuating when they called 911, but they still had to be taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation. The damage, we've learned, is significant, but it was contained mostly to the porch.
A West Fargo man is facing charges after crashing into a semi-truck. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says the truck was slowing down to turn when it was rear-ended by a pickup truck. It happened on Highway 200 just west of Carrington around 7:30 Sunday night. The driver of the pickup was a 36-year-old man from West Fargo. He was seriously hurt and was taken to a nearby hospital to be stabilized, then life flighted to Fargo. He's charged with DUI and driving under suspension. The driver of the semi-truck was not hurt.
Hot Mike with Dom Izzo coming up 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra, also inform.com. Dakota Marker Week has arrived and it's in prime time. Dom's going to be talking about how NDSU, SDSU could be the game of the year in the FCS. Plus, former Bills and Bison great Phil Hansen will stop by the studio to talk about both of his former teams as Buffalo prepares for a showdown against the Jets on Monday Night Football. Hot Mike is live from 9 to 11.
And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, you can get that all-access pass to inform.com. Just go to inform.com/subscribe to get the deal.
And remember to join us for our next newscast starting at 11 this morning. And then we'll be covered this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
And we'll be back with First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7, so be sure to join us then.
Have a great day, everyone.